So, we're at the Single Moms Club world premiere, and you always play a mother who is always such a strong character on screen. So why is it important for you? You've embraced that role. A lot of people look at it like, well, you're only playing once, but you've really, truly embraced that role. So what is it about that role of just playing the mother in Hollywood that's so important to you?
Well, I had a strong mother myself, and she had 8 sisters. So what I do with my characters a lot is I'll draw from one sister to the next sister to the next sister. Because once again, this is single moms. I mean, everybody, I don't believe in that single because it takes a village, and we have our girlfriends that help raise our children. The support group is usually there, and I think, women wear many hats, and I think the most important thing is that we support the single mom, honor the single mom. Because it's not easy. It's not easy, from the soccer games to the choir rehearsals to the dance practice to oh my God, there's so many places you have to take them, to softball, to tutoring, to, oh my God. I mean, it's all those things. And now, back in my day, we just kind of went to school. We had after-school programs, but now it's everything. I mean, the kids are everywhere, so you really have to honor the single mom.
It's interesting that you mentioned is honoring single moms, because a lot of times they get overlooked and all the hard work that goes into it. How important is discipline for them, and you being kind of that role model mother on screen? How has discipline played a part in your career?
Well, you mean my discipline or disciplining children?
Your discipline.
My discipline is honoring myself first and understanding that if you honor yourself first, take care of yourself first, then you can lend a helping hand. And that, of course, is the most important thing, to give back. Wow. I work out. I take care of myself. I eat well. I mean, I'm 103 years old, so I'm still looking this good.
You're looking flawless.
Thank you, baby. I feel good. I just take care of Jenifer, which helps me to take care of others.
So, you always, every time I see you on every single carpet, you clearly embrace and embody who you are yourself. You have the most fun. You're never, stuck up at all. You smile. You talk to the photographers. So how have that kind of played a part in your success in Hollywood and just kind of staying grounded?
Well, I had a girlfriend that gave me a little pillow once, and it said, "Don't change." And I knew what she meant. She meant I don't know how to explain it, but I guess you would call it charisma, personality. I've had this since I was a kid. When I walked in a room, it just kind of lit up, and there I was performing and making people laugh. And my mother had a club called the Wild Rose Social Club, and when they would come, they would ask me to come in there and show them the new dances. So with singing in church, and 5 years old, I sang my first solo in church, and I knew then what I wanted to be from the reaction of the congregation, and just always in front. Always entertaining, and I've never known anything else. I've never known anything else. I love life, I love people. Some of them are full of shit, but what can I tell you? You keep it moving. I think that's been my whole thing. Keep it moving. Hello! I think that's been my whole thing. And I'm an actress, so I know when a plane goes over.
Sound check.
But no, it really is about keeping it moving.
And you keep it moving so very well. I gotta ask, I don't want to keep you here for too long, but a lot of people don't know that you have a singing career also, and you started off doing singing, and if I'm not mistaken, you did backup for Bette Midler. Is that right?
Oh yeah, look at you doing your homework.
A little homework. But talk about that experience.
I was a backup for Bette Midler. We were called the Harlettes. I toured with her in 1983, and it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life because I had the opportunity to stand in the wings and study her, as I did with Meryl Streep when I performed with her in Central Park. The New York Shakespeare Festival. It was a play called Mother Courage and Her Children by Bertolt Brecht. And you study the giants. You don't just, willy-nilly run along. You stand there and you study, and I learned from both of them.
I want to ask, last question. You know, you're speaking very highly of Bette Midler and the Giants. And in today's society, there's a lot of, I don't want to say self-hate, but there's a lot of, you know, black women a lot of times have something to say about each other. So why is it important that we lift each other up when it comes to just acknowledging the successes of other giants?
You know, when I see negative stuff on the internet, negative comments. What is your name? Mike? Mike, I don't indulge in that. As you grow and become wise in this life, when you have more years behind you than you do in front of you, that's when you learn compassion. You learn compassion very quickly. You realize how fragile we all are. And it's unfortunate that women gossip so much, because we have an intuition that's very important to align and do the right thing. We're life givers, we're life bearers. So all of that gossip and negative stuff, I don't even know how to speak to it because it's so foreign to me. Now, mind you, I will slap the shit out of somebody if I have to, but mostly I'm laughing. I mean, I tell people, don't get that movie star shit twisted. I'm from the ghetto. Okay?
I love it. I love it.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Jenifer Lewis, and you're watching Rolling Out Tonight.
Thank you so much.
Mwah. And I love Michael. Is it Mike or Michael?
It's Michael.
And I love Michael. That was a great interview.
I appreciate
that. No, you really did your homework. I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.